welcome to the Intuitive IQ live Q&A. This event will teach you the keys to success and methods that you can use right now that will help you be more healthy and help you be successful. I'm going to start by telling you a little bit about myself and about Intuitive IQ. Then I'm going to open this up to questions, and then I'm going to give you some methods that you can use that will dramatically improve your health and success. My name is Mike Rose. I am the founder and peak performance consultant for Intuitive IQ, coming to you from beautiful Terranea Resort today. I have spent my life training to be an artist and an athlete for over a decade. I have been consulting to many clients around the world in over dozens of countries, helping them be more healthy and more successful. As I said, I've spent my life training to be an artist and an athlete, and I've also had to overcome some very difficult traumas and challenges. That includes coming from a very dysfunctional family, having bipolar disorder, being in a life-changing career-ending car accident, and having a very severe drug addiction, many unhealthy relationships. Eventually I had cancer. So Intuitive IQ was born out of my life of training at a very high level to do many things well, but also to overcome many obstacles. Finally, becoming a very successful entrepreneur, and now I'm very happy to be able to share what I've learned with you. What I want to talk to you about today mostly are the keys to success. You know, the first and most important key to success is to understand that you have unique intelligence. Einstein called this unique genius. I call it self-intelligence. But basically, your self-intelligence is what you use to create success. It's what you use to solve problems and what you use to achieve goals. So the more clearly you understand your unique intelligence, your self-intelligence, the more clearly that you define it and are able to utilize it to solve problems and achieve your goals, the more successful you are going to be. That is essentially the second key to success, is understanding how to use your self-intelligence to very efficiently achieve goals and create success. The third key to success is to understand that if you really want to be a healthy and successful person, it took me a long time to figure this out, but you need to understand that you have to be thriving in the 5 major components of your life. And those 5 major components are your health and your business and your personal passion and your social life and also your love life. I see we have some questions here. Looking forward to getting some questions from you guys so we can open this up to the Q&A in a little bit. But getting back to what enables you to be a thriving individual. When your health is thriving, when your business is thriving, when your social life is thriving, when your love life is thriving, and when you're fulfilling your need to do your personal passion, then you have a thriving life, a healthy and successful life. And so that's what Intuitive IQ does. That's what I do as a consultant. I help you clearly define your self-intelligence. I help you clearly define your goals in health, in business, socially, your love life, as well as your personal passion, and to pursue those goals efficiently and effectively, and to create health in all aspects of your life, and to become a thriving person. So what I would really like to do this now is to open this up to questions. I am seeing that we have Kevin McNeil here and Paul Bradley Smith. Paul, what's up, bro? Yes, we are going to play some golf as soon as I come back down to San Diego. A Perv Mishra, nice to see you here, bro. Would really love to get some questions. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep rattling on. Anything you want to know about Intuitive IQ, how the process works, any problem that you are working to solve right now to better your social life, to better your love life, to better your business, to pursue your personal passion more effectively, or to be just more healthy mentally, emotionally, physically. Any questions from you guys? Well, this is my first Q&A live. I'm very happy to be doing it. Very happy to be doing it from this beautiful Terranea resort. Because it is the first one, it is unannounced, so I haven't told anyone about it. We've got 5 viewers here, which is super cool. Facebook technology has gotten this out to a few people. But I need to get some questions from you guys, or I'm probably going to shut this down and come on a little bit later. While I'm waiting for your questions, though, I'll be happy to talk about something very exciting. I recently posted on my blog something called Create the Character of Your Successful Future Self. Now, this is really an incredible concept, something that I came up with as a result of my actor training. And interestingly enough, in order to create the character of your successful future self, you need to create the character of your successful self now. This is really goes in line with the first key to success, which is truly understanding your unique intelligence, with the second key, how to use your self-intelligence in the most efficient way to create success. Being able to get to that point where you feel completely like a success right now in this present moment, that is the most powerful thing that you can do for creating the character of your future successful self. Because ultimately, the past is gone and the future is yet to be created. And so in order to become successful at some point in the future, you truly need to figure out why you are a success right now, why you are already a success, so that you can then go create your future successful self from a place of success, from a feeling of success. And this is how we achieve peak performance and truly become empowered to be the best that we can be, by living 100% in the present moment and understanding why we are a success now. Then we can set our goals for the future, and we can say to ourselves, hey, I'm already a success. I've already succeeded. Now what do I want to do? Now how do I want to go create more success? When we do that, when we come at it like that, that's really, really powerful in helping us achieve our goals. So I see we've got 6 viewers, 7 viewers. Again, this is an unannounced live Q&A. Mike Rose, Intuitive IQ, here at the beautiful Terranea Resort, looking at the beautiful Pacific Ocean behind me. I'd love to get some questions from you guys. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep talking about myself and what I've learned and how I can help you out for a little while. You know, getting back to what I was talking about earlier on, something that the viewers now may or may not have missed. People that know me, Paul Bradley Smith, who knows me fairly well, knows that I'm not the person that is standing before you now. I used to be very messed up, used to have a lot of problems. I used to have a severe emotional problem. It's called bipolar disorder. You know, and I figured out how to cure that over time, essentially by curing my emotional problem, by learning how, by training myself to live in higher emotions most of the time, emotions like passion and empowerment and joy and freedom and love and gratitude, and to have excellent emotional control, which means that when I fell out of those higher emotions, to be able to return again very quickly to living in higher emotions. So this is the training process that I put myself to overcome bipolar disorder. Some of you don't know that I was also in a very bad car accident when I was younger. I was 16 years old. I was one of the better tennis players in the Southern California region, which is one of the toughest regions not only in the United States but in the world. And was in a very bad car accident and had to have a major reconstructive surgery to my knee. You know, and it was my ability to accept that, and to accept that I wasn't going to be a professional athlete as I had imagined myself to be. Hey, Natish Cannon, what's up, bro? Here at Terranea. Sorry you're not with me. But you know, to accept the fact that I wasn't going to be a professional athlete and to go in a different direction. And, you know, that's what led me to studying music. That's what led me to studying photography, what led me to studying acting, what led me to studying filmmaking. You know, ultimately, that car accident that I was in that prevented me from being a professional athlete, it is the reason why I am who I am today, why I've become who I become. And so I've learned over time as a result of that to be grateful for it, not to be angry about it, but to be grateful for it, which is ultimately what we must be. Nitish, I would love to see a question from you, waiting for some questions to come in. You know, I've had to deal with some other really tough things in my life. After I was in that car accident, before I got over it, I wound up becoming pretty heavily addicted to some pretty hard drugs. And that was a really rough time, almost died a lot of times. And, you know, it was really out of that period that intuitive IQ ultimately got discovered, because I reached a point at around 20 years old when I said to myself, you know, you got to figure out how to be healthy and how to be successful, or you are going to have a really rough life. And it was really then that my journey began. And I began seeking out the keys to success, the keys to health. And over time, very, very fortunate to have figured that out, and to have developed a great life for myself. Well, everyone, this has been a tremendous experience. Thank you so much for joining me. I highly encourage you to go to my website and to subscribe. You're going to get some great things for that. You get a free copy of my ebook for that, which will talk to you about the 9 forms of intuitive intelligence that you use to create health and success. And there are methods at the end of each chapter that you can use to create health and success for yourself and better your life in big ways. And I actually, before I end this today, I want to give you some methods here to help you do that as well. Oh, thank you, Nitish. Yeah, well, you know, you're extremely optimistic human being as well. And, you know, when we talk about emotional states of being, optimism isn't actually as high as joy and freedom and passion and love and gratitude, which are the emotional states of being that we live in. So thank you very much for that comment. The methods that I want to talk to you about today before I end this live session is I want to give you some methods that are going to increase your self-intelligence, that are going to increase your emotional intelligence, and that are going to increase your strategic intelligence. The first one for self-intelligence, what I want you to do is I want you to write down on a piece of paper everything about yourself that is successful. I want you to write down your strengths that you have. I want you to write down talents that you have. I want you to write down skills that you have developed over the course of your life using your strengths and talents. I want you to write down accomplishments that you've had in your life and other successes that you've had in your life. I want you to write all that down on a piece of paper. And I could promise you, if you wake up every single morning and you read what's on that piece of paper out loud to yourself, and you start your day like that, tapping into your successes, tapping into your self-intelligence, you are going to be much better prepared to have a healthy and successful day. For your emotional intelligence, to increase your emotional intelligence, look, emotional intelligence is really quite simple. You want to be living in higher emotions, emotions like passion and joy and freedom and empowerment and love and gratitude. So anything that you can do that puts you in those emotional states of being, do it. Do it first thing in the morning. If you fall out of higher emotions at some time during the day, something happens, you get some bad news, you just become low energy, do something again that causes you to feel higher emotions. And you are going to train yourself through this process of doing something every morning that causes you to feel higher emotions and doing things throughout the day that cause you to feel higher emotions. You are going to train yourself to have high emotional intelligence. For your strategic planning, I want you to use a very simple strategic planning method. It works incredibly well. I call it point A, point B, purpose, and path. So what you're going to do is you're going to first define back to the self-intelligence method. You're going to define your self-intelligence so you have a clearer understanding of who you are and what you do and how you do it and why, your strengths, your talents, your accomplishments, your skills, your successes in your life. Then you're going to define very clearly point B, which is your goal. What is it that you're trying to achieve? The more clearly you define that, the better able you will be to achieve it. Then, very, very important is your purpose. You have to understand why you need to achieve that goal. Not just why you want to achieve it, but why you need to achieve it, why you must achieve it. And last but not least, then comes the path, how you are going to achieve it. But the most important thing about creating a clear, efficient path and believing in your ability to walk that path is creating a clear understanding of your self-intelligence, a clear vision of the goal you want to accomplish, and a clear understanding of your purpose of why you need to accomplish that goal. Hi, Jeff Robinson. Very nice to have someone here from Spain. Glad you're still awake to catch the end of this. I am Mike Rose. This is a live Q&A. I will do a lot of these every single day, sharing my intelligence with you, sharing my methods with you. In the meantime, I encourage you to go to my website, intuitiveiq.com, and subscribe. It's free, and you'll get my ebook for free and lots of other great benefits. And if you are someone who really wants to make big improvements to your life fast, possibly to work with me as a consultant and go through my 10-hour training program, then you can email me at info@intuitiveiq.com or through the contact link at intuitiveiq.com. Put "I want Intuitive IQ" in the subject line, and I will get back to you to set up a phone or Skype conversation. Jeff Robinson, thanks to you, my friend, and thanks to all of you who participated in this today. This is the first time I'm doing it. I've had an absolute blast. This is Mike Rose from Terranea Resort for Intuitive IQ. Go to intuitiveiq.com. I will see you all again soon.